right, so today we're going to talk about planning. Okay, more specifically, we're going to talk about some of the underlying principles that go into why we plan and what makes our planning process effective. Okay, so first we're going to start with why do we plan? All right, this is something that we all do on a daily basis. All right, and understanding why is going to make us better at planning. All right, so 3 main points, okay, that go into why we plan. All right, number 1, okay, obviously it's going to provide direction for us. Okay, so first point into why we plan is direction. All right, obviously a well thought out plan is going to provide, all right, direction for us as a staff, all right, for our entire program. All right, so we know exactly what we're trying to do, what goals we're trying to hit, and how we are going to hit those goals. All right, second point into why we plan, all right, is cohesion. All right, so a solid plan is going to create cohesion amongst the staff, okay, support staff, athletes throughout the whole program. All right, it's going to get everybody on the same page. All right, so nobody doesn't know what direction, all right, we're trying to move in. All right, so we have direction, cohesion. Third point into why we plan, all right, is it's going to simplify our decision-making process. All right, so simplify decisions. All right, so if we have a plan in place, okay, we're never going to be in a situation where we don't know what's next or we don't know what we're trying to accomplish, all right, or how we're going to accomplish it. So if we have to make decisions on the fly, whatever it is, okay, those decisions are going to be made more simple, all right, with a better plan. All right, so that's kind of why we plan. There's probably many more reasons why, but those are the 3 biggest. All right, moving on to what makes an effective planning process. All right, again, we have 3 main points. There's probably a lot more. All right, but these are what really stick out to us. All right, first step to a really effective planning process is it has to be repeatable. All right, and this really just means we have a really systematic process for planning. All right, we never want to sit down, try to plan something out, and not know how we're going to go about that. All right, so you want to have a template, a framework, some guidelines to follow, all right, to go through, all right, your planning process. All right, next, very closely related, all right, in effective planning is going to be, we want our process to be very efficient. Okay, so we have to have a repeatable process, all right, but that process also has to be efficient. Okay, this is going to allow us to spend less time on the planning part and more time on the doing part. Okay, so we want to be able to implement these things that we're planning, okay, and allow for enough time to do that and to build, to grow, and develop. All right, so last step, okay, last key to effective planning, all right, is going to be your plan needs to be adjustable. Okay, so things are going to come up, things are going to happen, okay, there's going to be some wrenches thrown in your gears, okay, you have to be able to adjust on the fly. All right, so being able to adapt your plan and your planning process, all right, to new information or, you know, changes in hours, changes in weather, whatever it is, okay, that's going to help you be really effective at planning. All right, so those are some of our key principles, all right, that surround the planning process. Okay, next up, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into our 4-step planning process, all right, a little bit more specific, each step lined out for you.